What do you know about me? Almost no one.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you free...
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage. But it seems that one child...
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to... You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank to... Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough, but I felt it...
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You return...
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is.
Gods be damned. With that power, should Baldur's Gate fall to the we're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him?
The tadpole, the absolute. How?
I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks. He ruined my life just when it was starting. And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him! He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it. I can feel it. The engine. It's getting hotter, louder. It's going to blow if we don't find another way to fix it. You know, Zariel may have put the fucking thing in, but Gortash gave her the go-ahead. You expect this shit from devils, but not from the people you care about. Let's get to the city. Got business there I'm highly fucking keen to attend to.
Let's not get caught off guard. bad.
My path be true.
Another fight. Let's go. Well, so much for peace. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Where Wargaz failed to kill you, I won't make the same mistake.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Victory awaits. Taste my fury.
Time to push my luck again.
Time to strike. This was right. The Quanith alerted us to the hunters. It is as we knew. Our people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death. Bloated like a corpse and smells worse. Did the curse do this?
Leaning in, you can see
It looks set to...
Go on, drink. Make it drink. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
the liquid burns your throat as you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects. Father, bring it in. Questions done.
Finished. Over. Only drink.
Your belly rumbles as the vile brew fills it, yet your mind remains miraculously steady.
More stories. Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard. Question this more. Father, no more question. No, must not, cannot, will not mention her.
Each swig is as painful as the last, but you remain in otherwise sound mind and body.
You want Father's personal mysterious.
Don't mind if I do.
Yes, to punish a murderer. Well, she flee, and you will be the judge. Make up, there is no witness.
I said, the Dark Justicia promised. She gave him it on the count of 3. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
If you are, you have to. Here.
I am death.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord. But there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan's falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant.
How can I assist?
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. This would have been... With her help, will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have... But sleep is not...
We're under attack! Help me! Come quickly! I can't do this without you!
It's not over. Come to the skull. I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Still on my feet. Need to find a way forward.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Geek abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. The Honor God destroyed destroy the god, I will subdue together. I must regain control of the Githyanki prince. Thank you. Don't look at... I am a mind...
It's no more lies, no more tricks.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me. For years, I served the Elder Brain. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stilmay. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. My needs were sated. I was happy. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. We fought to tame Prince
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Kith.
Quite possible. I assure his power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. It is the same power that enabled his mother, Gith, to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. I am relieved. You have embraced. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat. Some of your people still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as you...
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burnt.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not... She kept him this way because if the rest of your people ever find out what she's done, there will be civil war. Your queen will be finished. A very good question. One that I have been... That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Blackith. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is it. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, and found Orpheus, I realized what the prism was for. While my body was within the prison's bound, all I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. There may come a time when that is necessary. But the moment his protection is gone, you would be coming. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain, we are already the same. I appreciate my original body. When I first escaped, I realized that any advantage. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. I am pleased to hear. I've been studying the transformation. Would you like to do it? Would you like to evolve?
Skra! Whatever this...
You continue. Your mind is... Now, hold out your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Caught with the tadpole's essence, you feel different. Your body has never felt more connected.
When you're out, but we mustn't lose. You heard the Chosen. We must not let them.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Yes, listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. Let us remember our history together. Long ago, when we rose up against our gay slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom our people now call Queen. Our current Vlaakith has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way. What about him? The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards our people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign. The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves. Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. But I digress. Did you want something? Very serious of you. Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to... Fine. What's on... Quite splendidly. considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky to find some.
Gods, I'm really not sure about putting any trust. I've got my eyes on the end.
Fate dost thou require, and as the